Just a step and a kick. The foot is flexed on this one, just warming up for this walking, kicking workout. So you can go super high intensity or low intensity like me. Sometimes I just prefer low intensity. I know jumping is really good for the bones, but sometimes you just gotta go with your mood, go with the flow. Yep, we're getting our steps in, using the core, getting our muscles nice and strong, getting our mood super happy. I love working out, and walking is one of my favorite ways to exercise. All right, next up, let's just march in place. Coming up is no jump rope, because we don't need a jump rope. We're just going to use our body. We're going to mime it. And 3, 2, 1, and so it's just little quick steps in place, using those arms like you're swinging that jump rope up and around. Do you want to make it bigger? You can do that. You can go faster. You can go slower. It's up to you. I've got the palm tree tickling my head right now. And I'm using my shoulders by turning this jump rope forward. And now let's go back and back. Nice. Good. Using those wrists too. Excellent. Heart rate's going up. 3, 2, 1. Go back to our steps in place. So you know how kids, they get their heart rates up and then they slow it down because they'll run and then they'll stop. It's a great way to get bursts of energy in, and it boosts the mood too. So that's what we're gonna do today. Bring it up and then bring it back down and have a lot of fun. All right, next up we're gonna do 2 side steps. We're gonna go to the right for 2, and then we're gonna do 3 butt kicks. Just bringing that heel to the butt, and then we're gonna go back over to the other side. So I'm gonna scoot over to the left, and so we'll do side step for 2, 1, 2, 3 butt kicks, side step for 2, and 3 butt kicks. Let's go ahead and put those fists by our chin, as if someone's gonna hit me, and I'm protecting my face. Yep. And don't stand up too tall. Go a little bit lower, and then you can stand up taller when you're doing the butt kick. And what's so good about the butt kicks is we're working the back of the legs, and we're stretching the front of the legs, the thighs. All right, 1, 2, and 3, 2, 1. If you need me to go slower, I can. 1, 2, 3, and 2. You can make it crazier by going a little bit lower, speeding it up, or you can just go at your pace. Make your workout, make the intensity what you prefer right now. Maybe tomorrow you go a little bit harder or easier. That's okay. We all feel different on different days. Maybe we'll sleep better one day and not sleep enough the other, right? Yeah, sleep's so important. It makes such a big difference in how I feel. Let's go back to our marches in place, lowering that heart rate back down. Oh yeah, I could feel my heart rate definitely going up, beating a little bit harder. Next up, we're gonna do seal jacks. If you wanna jump it, great. I'm not. I'm gonna keep my feet on the ground. No jumping today for me. I worked super hard all week, so I'm gonna try to lower the intensity today. All right, so seal jacks. So we're just gonna start with the feet first. So it's just a little bit of a tap to the side. And then when you're ready, add the arms. It's just in front. Side step with arms in front. And make sure your elbows are not bent. They're straight, so you're using your shoulders. And by tapping to the side, you are using your hips and some balance and core. The core is not just the waist, it's the whole torso. Great. I like this because it's not just working my shoulders, but also working my chest muscles. Yeah, let's do a couple more, and let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1, and march in place. All right, next up, we're gonna do a little bit of stretching, but it's gonna be dynamic. So what that means is we're gonna keep moving. And it's also going to be a flex workout. Yeah, a little section right here, little exercises. So what we're going to do is we're going to point and flex the feet separately and 2 times on each side. All right, so we'll start with point, flex, point, flex. You can put your hands on your hips if you like. Flex, point, flex, point. It's easier to do this without shoes, but you can still do it with shoes on. So I really want you to flex and I really want you to point. And what this will do is it will stretch the calves and it will stretch the shin. The shin is right here. And other side, flex, point, flex and point. And this is getting us ready for those kicks to come. These ones are going to be a little bit higher and really strengthening. Okay, let's do 2 more on each side, 2 more sets. Flex and point, and 1 more. Flex, point, flex and point. Just go ahead and back, resume, resume back to those marches in place. All right, next up, we're going to do 3 steps, and then we're going to do a kick. Now, if you want to start with low kicks, definitely awesome. If you're going to go start with medium kicks or high, go for it. Whatever you want to do right now, do it. All right, so we're going to do 3 steps and a kick. So 1, 2, kick. Okay, 1, 2, kick. And then we're just going to go back in place. Yep. So I'm keeping the pointed foot. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when I'm just kind of floppy, not really flexing or pointing. It's just kind of the ankles just kind of shaking, not so great. So I really want us to point it. You can just see now the difference. Good. And I'm using my quad. Good. Let's do 2 more on the side. 1 and 2, and let's go do the other side. Kick. So I'm going to do the floppy kick, right? See the difference? Now I'm really going to point it and point. Nice. Breathe. So when I'm kicking, I am leading my torso just a little bit backwards. Yep. Let's just do 2 more. 1 and 2, and then we'll march back in place. Okay. Next up, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to make it a 2-parter. We're going to lift the knee. The knee is going to be higher up, and then we're going to kick, but they're going to be separate. So just a knee and then a separate kick. All right. So we'll start that now with this leg and knee, and then kick. Good. Knee, kick. We'll do 8 of these. This is 3, kick. 4, kick. Bounce, huh? 5, kick. 6, we're going to kick low. Nice. 7, kick. 8, look where you're kicking. Kick, and then march in place, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. If you're not great at this, that's okay, neither am I. These are kind of tough, aren't they? All right, we're going to do the same thing. Knee, and then a kick, and then start knee, kick, knee, kick. See, I'm leaning back when I'm kicking, and I'm also leaning back when I'm lifting that knee, pointing that toe. I believe this is 4. We're going to do 8. 5, 5, 6. You're going to feel it here. 6, 2 more. 7, 7. Whoops. 8. Should have pointed harder. There you go. That's better. And 8. You could see the difference and how my ankle shakes when I'm not tightening up that ankle by either pointing or flexing. So today we're really practicing the point, because a lot of people have really tight shins, and that can cause pain and trouble walking. That's not good. All right. Just lowering the heart rate down. For the next one, we're going to do a walking pointed kicks, foot kicks. So we've been doing the pointed foot kicks throughout this workout, and we're going to go for a walk with it, and then we're going to bean bag back for 4 steps. So we're going to do 4 front and 4 back. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, beanbag for 4 beats. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and beanbag. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and bean bag back. And I'm going to go low kicks this time. 3, 4, and bean bag back. And 4, 3, 2, 1, back for 4. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and bean bag back. And stay here for those walks in place. Hello, palm tree. I think I should trim it, maybe. Oh, goodness. All right, just march in place. Maybe I'll step over here. All right, letting the heart rate come down just a little bit. And then we're going to go back to those walk in place with a low kick. This time, we're just doing the flexed foot. And you don't have to do a hard flex, just so it's not pointed. Yes, great. Next up is the no jump rope, okay? Because we don't need a jump rope, and that's good because I'm not very good at jump rope. And so many times when I was trying to jump rope, I would hit my shins with the jump rope, and that hurt. Yeah, that was not fun at all. All right, let's do that no jump rope, and just go ahead and mime it. Just pretend like you've got the jump rope in your hands. And if you want to jump it, go for it, or not. Either way is fine. All right, and let's go back and backwards jump rope. That's super hard. Can you do backwards jump rope? I've never been able to do that. All right. Okay, great. And 3, 2, 1, and just go back to that easy walk in place, getting our steps in, getting the heart rate up, getting a really good workout in, watching the bees go around. Yes. All right, keep going. All right, next up, 2 side steps and 3 butt kicks. All right, so I'm going to go to the side and get ready for the side step. And 1, 2, 3, and hope that bee doesn't sting me. 3, great. And 1, 2, 3, side step for 2, and 3 butt kicks. 2, 3, side step. Nice job. You can do whatever you want with your hands. You can put them on your hips if you like. You can add some punches if you want. You can add the beanbag, but then it's hard to remember all the steps at that point. 1, 2, 3, and side step. 1, 2, 3. Can you go a little bit lower on those side steps? Can you bring that heel further back to your butt? Now don't be upset if you can't kick your butt. Even though it's called a butt kick, you won't be able to kick your butt. You're just trying to reach it. All right, let's just do 2 more. 1 this direction. 3, 2, 1. And then 1 more on this side. 1, 2, 3. And just go back to our gentle march in place. Excellent. Heart rate should be up. Let's lower it right back down. Let's do a little breathing exercise, which I really like. Now bring your hands down at your sides. Flex those hands and bring your hands up. Breathe in. And flip those hands down and then exhale. It's so therapeutic, isn't it? And hands up and breathe in. And flip the hands and super nice. Let's do 1 more and flip hands up. Breathe in. Hands down and all right, let's do some seal jacks. All right, we'll just start with the taps to the side. And then we'll bring those arms in front, straight arms, and cross in front. Make sure those elbows aren't bent. The arms are straight. Working the shoulders and the hips and the chest. Yes, you'll feel that on what sometimes people refer to as the side butt. Great. All right, let's do 3 more. 2, 1, and then just march in place. Great. Getting a couple more steps in. Yes, good job. All right, let's do a little bit of that stretching exercise. Point and flex. All right, and flex, point, flex, point, and other side. Flex, point, flex, and point, and flex, point, flex, point. Nice. Flex, point, flex, point, and flex, point, flex, point. One more. Flex, point, flex, and point. And go ahead and just march in place. If you want to make your steps a little easier, or if you want to make them more intense, you can bring the knee up higher. You can go a little faster, a little slower. It's up to you. Excellent. All right, next up, we're going to do those steps with a kick. All right, get everything ready and kick, kick, step, 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 kick. So I'm alternating. And remember, we're doing the pointed kick on this one. There are different types of kicks. So whichever ones you like, you should do, but also do the ones that you don't like, because that will make you stronger. Yes. All right, I like them both. They're just different, right? I find that the flexed foot kicks works more of the abdominals, the low abs, and the pointed ones just really helps stretch the shin. All right, let's just do 2 more. 1 and 2, and just go back to those steps in place. Okay, yeah, you're doing so good. All right, next up, we're gonna separate the 2 moves, bringing that knee up a little bit higher with a knee lift and a kick. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Lift, kick. Let's go do it on the side. Lift, kick. Nice. Lift. Remember to lean back. And again, we're doing that pointed toe. Lift, kick. Lift, kick. Now this one's very energizing and exhausting. Really will get the heart rate up. Whenever you bring that knee up high, using your abs, it does require a little bit more energy. Good. Up, kick, knee, kick. Let's do 2 more, one on each side. Knee, kick, knee, kick. Nice. March in place. All right. Next up, we'll do that walking forward with the kicks and the beanbag back. So we're gonna move, we're gonna travel. Who doesn't like to travel? Except for the airport and the airplane. That's no fun. But no flying here. Woo, unless you want to fly. Woo! All right, let's walk and kick. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and kick it, kick it, kick, kick, and back for 4 beats. And forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and kick for 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. I feel like I've got like a little mic in my hand. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and kick for 1, 2, 3, 4, and back for 4. Last set, and 1, 2, 3, 4, back for 4. Lowering those shoulders as you're doing those beanbags. Make sure it's not up high, it's low. Just stay here, and then go back to that walk in place, lowering that heart rate. Good. Widen those feet a little bit. Good. Let's do narrow, and then wide. Back to narrow, and just stay right here. Good. And then nice little stretch up. Breathe in and out. Good, nice little stretch. And in and out. Good. And let's try to do that breathing exercise. Breathe in And breathe in. Good. Let's go ahead and stretch out those calves, 1 foot back and 1 foot front. Make sure all 10 toes are facing the camera or your iPad or your TV or your iPhone. Great. And let's go ahead and stretch out this hamstring, foot flex, and then rotate your torso in line with that foot. Don't reach with your hands because that tends to round your back. People round their back when they do that. So I like this way better. Hinging back, foot down, bend the knee, roll up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Stretching out the calves, a little bit of the hamstrings. Really push that heel into the ground. Hinge forward if you want more of a stretch. Yeah. All right. All right. And then heel down, toes up. Rotating that torso in line with that leg. Leaning with your chin. You can even rock back and forth if you like. Good. Wide feet. Let's just do a little bit of a lateral lunge. Stretch out the inner thigh right here. Yep. Stand and other side. Good. From here, stand tall. Hands interlaced behind the low back. Shoulders back and down. Squeeze your butt. Look up. Chin up. It's just called a standing back bend. Nice and safe. Hand here. Stretching the neck. Look down. Reaching. And look up and down. Yes. Ah, just so good. All right, down and up. And let's just do a couple shoulder rolls. All right, awesome. You completed today's kicking, walking workout. Let me know if you like this video. And next week, we're going to do a different workout, similar. We're going to do kicks, but we're going to add some punches too. So hope to see you soon. Bye. Any person can change their health trajectory, and you can contact me if you want my help. I can analyze your diet and let you know how to optimize it. Go to my website, thehighfivediet.com. Scroll down to schedule appointment and choose the 1-hour diet and nutrition analysis, where I will spend 1 hour with you via Zoom, FaceTime, or on the phone. Your choice. I have other services, including one-on-one fitness training sessions that you can add on if you're interested. Helping people improve their health, sharing my delicious recipes with lots of yummy carbs gives me a high like no drug can, which is why I do it. Change is not as easy as pie, but it's worth it because pain, disease, and drugs are much worse than avoiding apple pie. For my favorite low-fat, oil-free, plant-based vegan recipes, order my cookbook with vegan nutrition facts on how to prevent and reverse disease, which chronicles my personal health and weight loss story through my website, thehighfivediet.com.